Delayed flights, airport security, missed connections, hours in transit in countries where you don't even speak the local language. Let's be honest, travel has always been stressful, and today even more so. But there is one savior that takes the edge off, and that is having an internet connection. No matter where in the world you go, just knowing you can hop online gives us that warm security fuzzy blanket. Want to try the local speciality but have no idea where to go? Google that. Need directions? Google Maps. What's the weather in the next town you're visiting tomorrow? There is a weather app. Having access to information just makes the trip not only simpler, but safer too. But here's the thing. How do you get internet access when you travel? Well, there are a few options. Option 1 is use the hotel Wi-Fi and then hop from free hotspots to free hotspots. Not really convenient or secure, and it's a real pain when your plans change and you're stuck in the middle of nowhere without that internet access. Option number 2 is use the data plan on your phone contract. Yeah, right. It may be convenient, but hell of expensive. In fact, it's so expensive they even have a term for it. Bill shock. Option 3 is simply buying a local SIM card. Usually this is a huge pain and a serious time waster. You spend more money on a taxi to get to the mall to get the SIM card than on the actual SIM card itself. And who has time for that? I mean, you're only in the country for a couple of days. Do you really want to spend the whole day at the mall? So what do? You use a portable SIM-free Wi-Fi hotspot. Let me introduce you to the Mini Turbo from GlocalMe, who are the sponsors of today's video. In a nutshell, the Mini Turbo is a portable hotspot that uses cloud SIM technology, so there's no physical SIM card. You simply get to your country, switch it on, and voila! Instant internet access in 140 countries. I mean, look at this thing. It's built with travel in mind. It fits into the palm of your hand. It has a nice 2.4-inch touchscreen and is powered by a 3000 milliamp hour battery. So unlike other travel routers, this one leaves the hotel room with you as you go and explore. Setting this up is super simple. All you're going to do is you're going to download the app, switch on the Mini Turbo, follow the prompts on the screen, and scan the QR code. Once you've done that, it will essentially bind your app to that particular device and you're ready to go. Once you switch it on, it will find the local cellular provider that has the best speed and your Wi-Fi is working. Now, all you have to do is simply go to your various devices and connect to the Mini Turbo like you normally would to any Wi-Fi network. So besides the simplicity and practicality of it all, there are 4 things that I really like about the Mini Turbo. Firstly, it can handle up to 10 connections. That means if you're traveling by yourself and you want to connect your phone and your tablet and your laptop to the hotspot, you can. This is especially convenient when I travel with my family and everybody has their plethora of devices that all need connectivity. We just simply hook onto this network. Secondly, a lot of people make the mistake thinking that this is for international travel only. It isn't. If you go into a road trip or you're camping or you're doing that whole van life thing, then you know how important it is to have connectivity. And you know that your cellular provider doesn't necessarily have the best connectivity all the time, everywhere. The person standing next to you literally has better bars than you do. Well, this takes care of that because with its technology, it's able to hook onto the fastest provider so you can get your connectivity fix. Thirdly, I like the security of it all. Instead of using those free hotspots that are run by who knows who, you can simply create your own hotspot that is cellular based, which is much harder to get into. Fourthly, I like the fact that there is no contract. You're basically in charge. You're only going for a couple of days? Great, enable the 7-day package. Oh, you're doing a whole month road trip? Enable the 30-day package. In the time that you're not traveling, you pay 0. And you know what? GlocalMe also has a rental option. So if you don't want to own one, simply rent one for the time that you are traveling. And really, it couldn't be any simpler. So here is the app. Things to note are things like the signal strength and of course the battery. Make sure you've got enough power there. Click on My Packages and it will tell you which packages you currently have active. Also at the bottom, it's important to note the term of use. You'll see if things have higher priorities than others, any data that's going to expire, and when it needs to be used by. Want to buy more packages? Click on Buy Packages. You've got popular destinations. You've got a whole bunch of United States packages. I happen to be there. Now, if you go to the search, you type in the country that you're going to be visiting, and it will list out the kind of packages that are available and their price. Okay, so now the real test. How does it work with streaming YouTube, Spotify, and social media? Well, let me show you. So it's all good in theory. Let's see it in practice. I'm going to switch off T-Mobile, so I'm only connected to the GlocalMe Mini Turbo. Now, let's go fire up my YouTube channel, because that's the only way I know I'm not going to get a strike if I start to stream anything. Let's find this video, push play. Okay, it instantly loads. There is no buffering at all, but here's where the test really comes in. If you jump around the video, how quickly does that work? So let's go to a place in the video forward. It just plays. Let's go rewind a little bit. It just plays, jumps around, seems to be perfectly fine to stream YouTube. Okay, what about Twitter? Well, you can see the tweets all load up. Will it load a video? Yes, it does. It just simply loads, no problem there either. Next app, let's go fire up Instagram. Instagram, a mix of videos and images. They all seem to load. Video starts to play. No issue there again. So let's move on to the next app, which is, of course, TikTok. Videos just start to play as you're scrolling down your feed. Again, no issues. What about Spotify? So let's go find Banter with Carl and Sapnap, my favorite podcast. Let's find an episode, click on that, push on that play button. How quickly does it load? Yeah, instantly. Check out the link in the description. Also check out this video over here with how you can make your Wi-Fi at home faster, or check out this video over here that YouTube thinks you should watch. Hit the head down here to subscribe, and I will see you in this video, or I'll see you in both. Let's go.